started.
Okay, so friends, I'm Dr. Heena and for scholarship grade 7 in the subject intelligent test, our today's topic is correlation or analogy. Analogy, sorry. Wait a minute.
जरूरत नहीं, मैंने ऑलरेडी मेडिसिन ले ली है।
Okay, so the topic today is correlation or analogy, in which there are three terms given to you in one question mark. So they, like this, they had given the two terms, and in between uh, third term and fourth term there is such a symbol of four dot. Okay, this means there is a correlation between these two, and same, suppose A and B are correlated to each other with some relation, and the same relation is there in C and D, and here one of the term is given to us, and another term is missing, that we have to find from the given option. Okay, so the questions can be based on, again, some words vocabulary or some figures, means there is a correlation in between these two figures, and we have to find the correlation between the figure and the question mark. Okay, then numbers and letters, like we saw in the classification, but in the classification all the four things are given to us, and there is a relation in between three, and one is odd one there, but here one is missing or one is question mark, which we have to find. So before we move to the topic word or vocabulary, you must know the main states, their capitals, main countries, their capitals, then synonym, antonym, opposite gender, figurative questions, animal, bird, body parts, their habitat, their young ones, river, mountain, and those river, mountain, continents, ocean located in which country or which state, Marathi, English month, season, festival, sports, athletics, then types of sport, important days like birth anniversaries, death anniversaries of our freedom fighters and some national heroes, religion, place of worship, religious scriptures. Okay, so these are all the things you must know, means your GK must be loaded in your mind before you move ahead. Okay, types of grain, instrument, fruits, vegetables, writer, poet, whatever knowledge you can acquire, you acquire before you attend the question. Now we'll move to the exercise. Now see, in the very first question, Manipur, Imphal, these are the two terms, Mizoram and correlated term we have to find. Now see, Imphal is the capital of Manipur, so you must know the capital of Mizoram, and which is Aizawl. Okay, so this is the correct option. So that's why I told you कि you must know the main states, their capital, main countries, their capitals. As much you can acquire, you acquire the knowledge. Some things are easy, which you learn or you are learning throughout since your first standard, second standard. Like see, in the next question, circle, circumference, and square, and the correlated term they had asked. Now see, circle, we all know the, when we draw the circle, this outer border of the circle is known as its circumference. Okay, so this is a square, so what is this known as? All sides are known as perimeter of the square. So circle is related to circumference, so square is related to perimeter, means if we cut the circle and we put it in the straight line, the length we found. We will cut the square and put it in the straight line, then perimeter we found. Okay, Now honeybee, hive, horse. Now animal and their habitat. If you know, then you can attend the question. So honeybee lives in the hive, horse lives in the stable. Okay. Now Mumbai, India. So you all know कि in India there is a city called as Mumbai. So Hamburg is the name of city. In which country it is located? So it is located in Germany. Okay. So like this you have to attend the question. Now see, Bhadrapad, in the Bhadrapad month there is Ganesh Chaturthi. So what is there in the Kartik month? So you all must know about the Marathi months also. Okay. So Deepavali is celebrated in the Kartik month. So if you know which month in Marathi calendar related to English calendar, then you can find which festival comes when. Okay. Now school, the main head is known as principal. So newspaper's head is known as captain, leader, headmaster or editor. Okay. So it is known as editor because headmaster is there in the school. Leader is there for team and captain is also there for cricket team or something. So editor is the correct choice for newspaper. So like this you can go and you can find the, now see here, dear, dear, phonetic words are given which who has same pronunciation. So pick the same pick wala pronunciation wala word you have to identify, and which is PEEK, pick. This is prick, this is tick, and this is pip. So same phonation has PEEK. Cow's young one known as calf. So sheep's young one known as lamb. Okay, we had a poem, na? Mary had a little lamb. Okay, so like this, you must know the young animal and their young ones. You must know the units in which we measure the things. So length is measured in meter. So which term is measured in gram, volume, area, weight or height. So weight is measured in gram. So you can attend the rest of the questions like this only, and if you have any difficulty we will solve it. Okay, now next pattern in the correlation is based on figure. Now for figure you have to check which is the correlation in between two figure, and you have to find that correlation in the another pair. Okay, now 3.2 we will solve. So for very first question, one circle is drawn and it is divided into equal parts, and after dividing it into equal parts, the correlated to this figure is these two parts are separated and they are joined with one band. Okay, now which is the correct option for this? Now see, we will separate these two parts, we will change its position to 180 degree, means it becomes like one look like this and another look like this. Okay, and we have to join both of them because here also they had joined it with the band. So we will join it with the band, so it looks like the first option. Okay, now here uh, in this figure triangle is given, correlated figure, the triangle direction is changed to 180 degree. Now cross sign or multiplication sign which were there in the downward side goes up, plus comes in the uh, right side, and this subtraction sign comes in the left side. Now circle, if we turn it into 180 degree also, it looks same. So all the four options we can consider. Now star goes to the upper left corner. So in which option there is a star at the upper left corner? So in figure number 2, the star is there in the upper left corner. Here it is in the center, here it is in the right side, and here also it is in the right side. So we will not consider this. Our answer is this one only. But we will check. Star goes in the upper right corner, triangle goes in the, sorry, upper left corner, triangle goes in the right middle. Yes. And this star goes to the left middle. So yes. So this is the correct option. So like this, you have to find the relation in between two, and you have to find the fourth correlated figure to the third one. Now here you can see one triangle is there which is shaded, and in the triangle there is a square. Now square comes outside and triangle goes inside the square, and triangle becomes shaded as it was there. Now what will be the correlated figure here? Now see, circle will go out, so we have two options. Now the triangle is rotated to 180 degree, so we have to rotate this pentagon into 180 degree. So this one, and here circle is shaded. So these three options are valid for us, but pentagon is not moved to 180 degree here. So in between these two, which is the correct option? Because the figure which was shaded, that only remains shaded. So circle will remain shaded. So option number 4 is the correct option. Okay. Now we will thoda sa move ahead and then we'll solve. Now see, in the 11th number ka question, square and triangle are facing each other. This portion is shaded. So this is the mirror image of the given figure. Okay. The correlation is they are mirror images of each other. So we have to find the mirror image of the given figure. Now you can check. In the mirror image, this triangle will go outside this pattern. So there are only one option which shows the triangle outside the pattern, and which is there in the option number 3. So mirror image will be option number 3. Okay. So you have to think whether they are mirror images or they are water images. Okay. And then we can find the missing figure. Now see here in the question number 16, one big rectangle is there. In this rectangle there is a square, there is a triangle, and there is a pentagon. Now this figure remains as it is. The square comes inside this figure, then pentagon, and then triangle. Okay, but the triangle direction is changed. Now the missing figure has same square, then this hexagon should be there. So three options shows this hexagon after square inside it. Okay, now then after hexagon, pentagon will come. Okay, so pentagon showing the facing the same direction. So this may be the option or this may be the option, but there should be square inside the pentagon. So answer number 2 is the correct option. Okay, like this you can think the relation in between two and you can find the fourth missing figure from the given pattern. So we will take a leave here. You try to solve the questions at home, and the analogy or the correlation questions based on number and alphabet we will take in the next class.